You want to go back to using a flip phone? I like having a smartphone because of all the apps that feel almost necessary nowadays. Like if I want to get any deal in any store, I have to have an app. Have you ever been in a Target in the US? You ever go to a Target and you're like, oh, I see this thing is on sale. I want to get the sale price. And they're like, you have to scan the app. You must have a smartphone with the app on it or you cannot get the sale price. And I'm like, what the fuck are you? No! No, I want to be able to go out with no phone on me, like straight up. I don't even want to have to do that to function, but like they'll do that. And there will be certain systems that you can't use unless you like scan a phone first. It's so, I hate it. I hate it. It should not feel like mandatory to get things that other people can get, you know, only because you also have a phone. I don't like it. Most of the good deals in Safeway are on the app. Every single like company and store is having their own app. That they're all pushing it super hard nowadays. They're like, oh, you can't do this thing or that thing without having the app. And it's freaking me the fuck out. Yeah, you can't use parking meters without apps in some areas. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I just don't think the world should function in a way where it's assumed you have a phone that can handle apps. I don't think anything should function like that. I wish straight up they'd make laws that would say that everyone should be able to get everything without having a phone app to access it. I don't think you should make sales exclusive, or if you do, it's got to be like only 10% of them could be like that, or you know, whatever the fuck. I don't know how they want to do it, but like I straight up think it should be outlawed. I hate it so much. I don't know. 10 apps for 10 separate things sounds annoying. Yeah, like you want to order food at all these places, they'll be like, oh, we're not on DoorDash, we're not on Toast, you know, or whatever. You have to have our specific store app if you want to order online. Otherwise, you can only call in. And if you call in, they're like, you know, you can use the app, right? And they try to push you toward it. Oh, oof. I hate it. I hate it. They just need to create an everything app. They could call it a browser. I wish they just used websites. Yeah. Just make your website work on mobile. Having a separate app for everything is killing me. I just don't want to engage with it, you know? Drives me nuts. The apps also have a secondary task of selling your personal data without consent. Well, you do consent. By using the app, you consent. Most of these apps are just Electron pointing at a browser page anyway. Yeah, some of them are just straight up a fucking embed. Like, no joke. No joke. It's crazy. It's crazy. You only order food places with websites. I just call. I just call. I try to avoid using web now for things like that. Or just go there in person. I don't know. I can't. I don't like it. A lot of companies are moving to apps because Google charges money for the clicks. No, but the thing is, okay, do not forget, yes, Google will charge money per click a little bit. But think of how much money the App Store takes for every in-app transaction. It's way more. We were talking about this yesterday. It's like 30%. So having the app is not actually like better. It's not. It's costing everyone more. They're just doing it because number one, yes, they get your data more easily that way. And then number two, it's very easy for them to keep you engaged. When you have this app, now you feel like you've invested something into this. You're more likely to look back at it because the app is just on your home screen, sitting there, looking at you, staring at you. And you're like, I guess I'll go back to this sandwich shop because, you know. Yeah, apps send notifs, right? No website is sending you notifs like that. They're all within the site, and if you don't open that site for a while, you won't see them. So them being able to send you notifications and things like that, yeah, it's like they're inserting themselves into your daily life a little more, and that's part of why I hate those apps. I turn off notifications for all of them. But, yeah, that's really what it is. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I always have notifs off by default. Me too. None of my apps let notifs through. 30% is only for digital purchases. Yeah. Still.